This is now doing map guides. We're going to start with Ordana, purely because these fuckers I did in my own clan can't play this for shit, and almost sent me to therapy. Lovely. Ordana, SOL map. Hard 12v12, you can't go lower. 1,000 points to win, 4 terms, rotating every 120 seconds exactly, from when the terminal's capped. So there's gate, bottom, and there's hangar. So yeah, let's start with gate. Now off spawn, playing from Raider's perspective here, you're gonna come left, and you're just gonna cross. But the very important thing is you heal, because look, there's no cover. So because there's no cover, these lot are just gonna be sat up here, like nades, and they're just gonna shoot you as you cross. You're a bit fucked. You need to heal across, so then you both don't die, get with a teammate, get with anyone really, and try come along as far left as you can and forward, because then they have the smallest angle, and also you have the easy angle to shoot them. You're going to walk up and mainly rally here until your leader tells you to. You need to be watching this corner, and that red pipe, and go to that side if they overextend and shoot at you. If they're winning and your team's arse, they will probably do so. The artist stamp on it. Now, once you've rallied here, ideally you should have either your gate team, which should be 5 or 6 people, or your full team if it's gate. We're going to do it if it's gate. You're going to have 4 ways up, but you have 2 main methods. So, we've got ramps, we got our ramp, and their ramp. Very, very simple. When you come up, you're going to want to double hold this. You can hold here, and then go. You need to then push as one. Ideally, sort of hug this left bit, because you need to shoot the right side. There might be one on top of here, on top of here. And if you're hugging the left side rather than here, there's less of an angle to be shot. So, on a personal note, if you sort of come left, sort of kill these lot, then you can swing down. Ideally, you're going to want to try to get to these crates as well to get a bit of cover, and if you got a headless, that's a nice little head glitch. Back. From there, ideally a few people might want to go balance to clear anyone who is there, but you're going to want to start walking down. As you're walking down, if there's no one in term, which if they're holding outside, there shouldn't really be anyone in term, one person needs to go in and cap it and then rejoin the team. You need to kill the people closest and then work down and just clear. Now from here, when you fought all down, there might be a few who retreat back down their ramp. If you've cleared their team and you've gone quick, you can push them out, but take a few people, but you should probably just stay. Then you have top. Now you need to hold it. Now if your full team's going to be here, the majority of your team is just going to be sitting their ramp. That'd be here, 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 wherever on these crates, you need to hold. So the majority of the team usually should be their ramp, including probably yourself as the leader. You then will have a few of your best shooters playing here on balcony, shooting crosses. Some of them, one person as well, can also drop to get bottom angle. A bit less of an angle, but an unexpected one, you're less likely to get shot down here. Because, let's be real, nobody's expecting you as much as top. Yeah. You're less expected on bottom, however, it's harder to rotate back in, because you've got to pad up, you're easier to be flagged. But there's benefits and there's good and bad things about it. But you should have some of your best shooters, probably about 4 people really. And maybe even just one person here. I've done this before and I've sat here, and when these have come in low health, I just heal them, they go back. So try get a healer if you really can. Funny shit, mate. Yeah, try shoot them, try get early picks before they can push. It's going to be your easiest one. And then also, you're going to want a few people your side, preferably a mic as well. So you should have a mic here, probably you looking their ramp and just looking where they're going. One of your mics here, probably go in bulk and just call them the cross. And someone also watching your stairs, so then they can call the flank, or the overextension, whichever one. Because, let's be real, if 11 people are pushing up here, or 10, you can't count them all. There might be 2 who will slip. And even then, if they are all pushing here, this team can then, they've got a really good angle to watch, and just pick off the last few. Yeah. In a really desperate need, where you have less, let's say you've just took base, you have 6 people, and they are reinforcing faster. You might need to hold here. So you should probably come in turn. If you stack, it's easier. These lights give a really good angle, and are not really expected too much, especially in normal bodies, where you can just literally dig down as they come in. Works on both lights. If you stack up, it's easier. I think they removed the way for you to get up so low, but yeah. And then also have the main sub backsheet team here, more as distractions, and you just sort of beat the 2 doors. Very, very simple. Yeah. You can hold in here if need be as a short-term solution. Once you have base, you need to push out and hold up, because that room is not sustainable. Yeah, push out, and boom, take control. Yeah. As a leader, you can probably just look out here, and just watch if they rallied up. If they're pushing, you can put your camera down there just to see. As well, if you're a mic as well, please do this. I've done this plenty of times, just watch. If you see them coming upstairs, yeah, you can call it. If you see them overextending, then your team needs to rotate. The reason you have most people here is because as they come in, it's very quick to come up. However, if you see them overextending, your team can rotate, reinforce your own set of stairs, and boom. Yeah. That's left, that's gate. It's very simple. And boom. There is, you can overextend as well. There is an angle on red pipes here, which can be used, bit more of an obscure angle to shoot that little bit, which is actually a lot less visible from gate. So if your gate team has done a lot of work, and someone's low, the person from red pipes can shoot across. There is also an extension where, because you can have this person here, if they're all there, they can swing there. You can have someone play on their red pipes, and overextend that, or from mid or Death Alley, which is why you need to be watching these side bits just in case. And I'd probably say hold your medigun out and just have your finger on left click just in case, especially if you're a worse player. Yeah. That's gate. Very, very simple. To rotate off, if you need people, if you're confident, you can overextend their side and go through red pipes. If not, you can probably drop off, go through your own red pipes and go to mid. In that, you should also have probably a few people drop in just middle. Stabilize. Even if it's not, you can pad up and just go their pipes, and you've instantly got a flank there. But yeah, always have a few people go bottom, because rotation is going to be key. Your gate team, when it's mid, will stay here. Okay, talking about mid, we will move on to mid. Now, at the start of the game, your leader will set a gate team. In a 12v12 lobby, which is what it will be, this is going to be 5 to 6 people. Preferably decent shooters, however, I just literally get my people to be like, if you want to go gate, just go stand over there, and if we get 5 people there, wonderful. If there's too many, we just sense it. Very, very simple. They're going to do the exact same thing with balcony. Where your team will be going gate, focusing on balcony. There's the overextension there. So that's also why it's another important thing to hold gate, because if you own this overextension, you can help your own team overextend mid. Here, you can shoot people going to the camera on the outside, and you can also shoot their off spawns. if you know how to play it, and if it's not being focused, it's a very stat-paddy spot. However, it's not stat-paddy because everyone will look at you, and yeah, you're probably best going mid to start pad, if I'm honest. So yeah. Yeah, you take the gate the same way you would, but with like less people. Ideally, you rally up and just try to take that out. You're then going to want a mid-team. Your mid-team is going to come right off spawn. There's going to be a bit of an angle here. You might want to rally here before gen. What I've been doing at the moment is I've been overextending gen like this, when they're overextended, or just anywhere, and then pushing up together. Take this. Yeah. You ideally need to set up here. If you lose balcony, you need to go here, because then you can't get shot. You're a bit deeper, but no different. What you need especially is one person here. Now you need this to be your fucking sacrifice. Their job is to go wee, wee. Their job is to literally go around the outside, cap them, and try get back. Ideally, have someone catch them back. They might die. This person needs to rotate. So, one time it could be like YR does it. Next time Theo will do it. Bacon. It depends whoever's there. One always needs to be. The idea is they're going to go for term, and their job is to go back and get caught. At this point, they're probably going to turn their backs, and the other team, literally, as they're leaving, they go in for it. They might get 2 seconds, 3 seconds, but you're getting it back immediately, and you're pretty solid. By the time you look back, they look back, oh, you've gone there, you've got it, and then you can look back and shoot. So, you always need someone here to just go for term. Even if you're losing it, you kind of need to get someone here. If it's clear that you're not going to win this, you definitely need someone. Every second counts. There's been games where teams have lost by like 10 points. You need to prioritize going for the term. And you can lose by literal second. But yeah. If you are confident, you can overextend. Now, when you overextend, you need to have gate. Because if you don't have gate and you're walking up and you just get shot. You need to have gate. This is when they're low. You need to push them out. And you can hold here to stop their gate reinforcement. This is usually the best spot to be. You can have a few people here. Or even just hold in here. If they go off Death Alley, they're thick as fuck. It's easy perks. This is why you also need a mic on gate. If there is a sign that you're losing gate, your gate team needs to say, okay, we're losing gate, fall back. And everyone needs to fucking run. Your gate team needs to delay as long as possible, and every single person needs to go back to position, because you're going to lose gate, and if you're caught over there, you're fucked. Yeah. Trying to re-get it, one thing you can do is get gate team, and just have gate team push, but not always the best. Now, you can stack gem. Now, this is something that's done a lot. I personally don't like it too much. I don't think it's great, but yeah. Now, you can have somebody and literally go against the wall here, and you just stack, or you go here and stack. Your idea is to get up, and then in here, and then you need to advance here. The biggest thing as well that happens, they might overextend to red pipes. They will already have control, and if they're smart, they'll probably have somebody on that pole. I think. I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's the pole that's like, yeah, someone can sit here and just beam. I have someone there, or on red pipes, and if they just come out here, you're screwed. You need to be watching left at all times. And then you need to go 3, 2, 1, and then dive, take anyone else who's not gone. Hopefully by that time they've moved back, and they might be sitting here. So yeah, you just drop, and just pray. Just shoot them, pray that no one's going to peek you, and try get here, and then you need to swing them. If you're going to swing, please swing both sides. Your people need to go this side. Especially if you have gate at this point. If you don't have gate, you're a bit fucked. But yeah, if you do, then you can swing from that side and the other side and go for it, and then go back. If you don't have gate, this team's got to be quick to go and swing. But yeah, this team also do need to get turn and go back, especially if you don't have gate. When you have gate, if you can get gate back very quickly after that, you can overextend and take, and that'll give you an advantage there. But yeah, that's mid. Good spots. I did mention this post, the lamppost here. I think this is one of the good spots. As long as you have gate, you're fine. There's so much room for this. I think some of the elites play on that. I might be wrong. It might be something else. This post is always nice if you can take red pipes. If you can go on a sneak mission, especially one of like your skilled players. I have full extension there. It's like even your own red pipe sometimes. Yeah. But actually, we'll probably play your red pipes because they will be walking up that way. But yeah. In terms of rotations, your mid team need to stay and just stick here. A few of your people need to drop off though, and be quick. Now, it's either going to go gate, which then you're just going to rotate either overextend and go, or probably cut back and just cross your red pipes. Just cross your red pipes, really. Around. It might be hanger, so you have to stick here. You can't just go running out in the open because you're going to get beamed. If you need to sit here for hanger, but it also could be bottom, so you need to drop. If it's bottom, everyone drops. And yeah, try going main door, but also then try take a left or a right. And just try walk up, take turn. So then you can't be immediately hit. And then just go sit back. But yeah, that's the rotations from there. That's pretty much mid. You know what? Yeah, we'll go on to hanger. We might as well go on hanger. Piss easy spot, my favourite place, because it is. There's multiple ways you can do this. Now, so, ideally, you don't have a gate team here. You have your gate team fuck off, because let's be real, there's not much point to them. There's not many angles. It's all the way over there. But I'm still going to want a team mid. What I've been doing at the moment is I've been rotating my gate team to go mid. And then my mid team would go right. It's had some success, but I'm like, yeah. But ideally, you're going to need some people here. 5 or 6 people does it usually to rival their people. The idea is you don't move, really. If you've got a hold on turn, perfect, you just sit here and you stop them. If you don't have turn and you need it, then you kind of have to push. You need to ideally medi push with as many people as you can and then try take mid. Or extend the side, try get something. But then also watch the people behind you. You're probably going to get beamed though, let's be real. But yeah. So you are going to kind of need a mid tip here because this mid angle's really, really powerful. This crate gives control. Yes, these doors fuck you, but this gives control. But also this bit here is the best bit to hold. And you really win it by holding mid. So mid's kind of like a standoff. But yeah. Your main team, though, should be going right. Now, there's going to be 2 ways. Now, there's this, which I always recommend. However, it is slightly slower, I believe. Or you can just come out of spawn, which is slightly more risky because you can die, and they will probably be camping it. And you come right here, which is quicker. It's up to you. And you need to go. You basically need to sprint at the start. Now, the idea is if they get T-posed or get scaffolded in, whatever, you're fucked. Your team ideally needs to rally here. Now, people need to keep on going for turn and being another sacrifice like what we had on mid. But they're going to go right in the main view, and if they're smart and just don't get beamed by everyone, they get there and die. And that's the sacrifice. They're going to get there. During this, while your person's going for turn, they're going to peek. Focusing on the person on turn, so you need to shoot back. Please. If I'm fucking going here, why is my team not shooting? You need to shoot, because they're all going to peek out like, oh, that dude's going for turn. and you just get to pick them, and you could get some really valuable picks, especially because you're losing a person doing that, unless their team's thick and just doesn't shoot. You're gonna lose them from your push. So if it was like a 5v6, you're now at a 4v6. However, if you can get a pick or two, you're up. And vice versa, the same goes, you need to shoot them with walking up as a priority, and then also them walking for them. If you get in early, you can overextend, and you can take those posts. I believe this one's usually the best one. Really good angles for walking up. This close one's an alternative, and I think this has come out of fashion though, but you can hold it on the cannon. I don't think this is the best spot from what I've know, but I believe knowing it, I think this is the best. And it makes logical sense. If you can get there, that's great, but it's not a requirement. What you should probably prioritise doing though is getting a mid hold. Now, if some of your teams run over there, if you can get a mid hold without your mid team pushing in, that means your mid team doesn't have to push in. You've got a really strong hold, and you've got all these teams here, all these teams here, and you're in a really, really good position. If you can control that, that's great. Now, if it gets to about 90 seconds, your mid team slowly needs to rotate off. So ideally 2 people dip, 1 person goes bottom, 1 person goes gate, or whoever are your off spawns. So people need to rotate. And yeah, hangar is the simplest one, but yeah, it's the one that needs the rotation. When you're rotating anyway, just as a generic thing, ideally you assign someone, so when your team is told to rotate, you should always have somebody going right. I've done this a lot, I've sent people right. You should always have someone going right and not through that mid door, unless it's safe. Okay? But yeah, if you have someone right, then you're right there, and you have that hold. If they're a good player, they can overextend, especially if there's support behind them. But yeah. Boom, that's hangar. And we will finish, because, oh god, we're on 22.5 minutes. We're going to finish with bottom, which is right here. Oh wait, I should probably say hangar. To rotate out, I'd probably take out mid. If you are overconfident, you can overextend. Never mind, you can't overextend their side. So that's how much I play the map. Your best bet is to probably just go out of mid door. Especially if I've pre-rotated and I've soloed, I've sat here and then got 3 beams. As they've walked up or done anything, I'd never get a pick, but pass, but you have their sort of flank. So if you can push out mid, even push gen, like if their team's not set up and you have Grant, you can hold gen, and then best case scenario it's mid, and even then you can even just rotate through their pipes and go gate or drop bottom from here. Yeah, safe bet's probably just go your side. Just rotate through, have somebody drop bottom as well. I mean, by the time you come out those doors, you're fucked. But yeah, your mid team should be dropping and going gate immediately though. And then, your team here will react. By the time they're like here, it would have rotated and they'll know if it's mid. And then the rest of your team just rotate gate. But yeah, okay, finally, bottom. Now, this is the hardest to recap. If you have bottom, then you basically win, if you have a really good hold here. Now, people are always going to send people to drop mid. If you can have people drop mid early, then you're in a really good position. But most teams will do, as soon as it's rotated, and if it's bottom, then they'll drop. So, if you've rotated, you've got to fucking look behind you, which is why I always go for turn, and then I play at the back of map. Here. But there is a few things to know. Your main way is just going to be vent, right next to your spawn, quickest and easiest way, drop down here. Nice little vent system. Drop, rally, push. Ideally, you just want to go left and then walk up. Take ground, wide swing this, and just walk up and then take mech, and then just have someone go. Then you can push out from there. That's your ideal scenario. You just come through your door. There's also other places. Now, I will say this, if you have 2 competent players, I'd probably say 2, honestly. 1 or 2, I'd always probably send to on red pipes. I've not done, and that's backfired. And actually, right side red pipe probably better, because then you get the full angle on their red there. Block one, stop their mid pushes. And then also, if your team's pushing, you can come F2. And you can basically flank. If your full team's going your door, you can flank, drop here, and pull their attention tuck. You can have someone, skilled player, some of your top players on red pipes, just even 2. Have one here as well. A bit worse of an angle, but it is what it is. This gets a tighter angle, there's less than that, but you're more likely to get collateral damage and hit. More places to shoot. Now, if you don't win turn, you need to go mid. From there, your red pipes team will probably drop here. Now, there's 2 places. There's F2, which I personally don't like. Drops you in the middle of nowhere, no barriers, no places to go. What it is good for, though, is a flank. For example, you know when I said that 1 person dropping? It's just to take their attention. So if our full team's going there, and our red pipes dude, 1 of them or 2 of them drops here, they not good picks, and good people here will get picks. And it's a nice surprise for them, and we'll catch them off guard. However, your sort of main drop here should be going through the doors, and then you need to split. You can split your side, their side. I'd probably... What actually the team did to us, I think, in their side. No, our side, as we were overextended, as the leader as the world fat redbird, and he basically snuck up all over. And this cleared us as well. So even as well, your pipes team, if you're pushing there, even your pipes team can drop mid here if they've got nobody watching you. Good. And if they just sort of rotate round to the other side, yeah, it works. This is the thing as well, planning works. If you can have everyone's attention here, if you can have a flank, you get picks because nobody's watching. If they see a team of 10 people here, they're not going to count all 10 if you've got 12. They're not going to expect 2 behind. Yeah, you can drop here, do this as a full team as well, and split sides, and then sort of walk up. I'd probably loop around the cauldrons, mainly because you can also just make sure you're walking up. Take this side as well. Just fight them there. Yeah, that's how to retake it. What about holding? Now, it's really, really hard to lose control unless you're thick as fuck. Which might. You need someone mid. Like, please always have somebody mid. Ideally, you have 2 people, and ideally 1 person's a mic. Even just sit here. Watch. Oh, somebody's. Oh, look mid, look mid, look mid. Wow. You see the difference that makes? They can't flank. The rest of your team should probably just be holding their door, because that's where they're most likely going to reinforce. Either on that and that, or... Really nice. Crossfire. There's a way that... I assume you can get on top of these crates. Even these crates, actually, I haven't seen anyone play on these before. I don't play them actually. Yeah, but yeah, I'd probably say hold up on their side, have a few people here. I think people have said cauldrons is a bad place to hold. Yeah. Oh no, it's this cauldron. But yeah. You can hold mech as well, like on top of mech, especially if you don't have many people in base. I think that's when they usually say hold mech. Oh, because, yes. Yeah, there's a mech hold here, if you want to be... Yeah, you can't jump above this. Yeah, you can hold mech here even. Yeah, hold around. Watch for the flank and have Mike's call in. At about 100 seconds, you'll probably know because they won't be pushing anymore. Your pipes team will probably see it as well. You have a mic here. Probably see that they're rotating off. That's your cue then, to kind of ignore turn. If they're kind of smart, they might drop one in there, but I'd always keep one person down here just in case. Don't want to lose those 20-30 seconds. That could be detrimental. So, you then sort of need to pad up. I'd probably go their side and try clear them. And then you need to split mid and game. Like, your pipes team will probably tell you whether they're mainly... whether they're splitting equally. I'd probably say push out one side with your full team, any off spawns go to the other side, as well as somebody going right. So, yeah, you need to rotate out as well. Just immediately as soon as it starts rotating, you all need to run, pad up, either your side or their side. If you have a lot, go their side, and you get some really good picks. If you're very limited on people, this goes for like holding and whatever you're rotating out, just go your side, play it safe. And yeah, your pipe team will also rotate off, and probably go gate knowing it. But yeah, this was a map guide. Yeah. Jesus Christ, this is 32 minutes. I'm very, very sorry. If you do want to watch a shorter one, there's a load of other ones. I forgot who it was now. Yeah, I'm no way fully qualified to teach this, so there's probably a lot of stuff that I missed. So yeah, there's the Better Things Elite Academy owned by Jesh, or whatever his name is. He's in SOL. A few of these tricks I learned from him as actually from one of his... somebody else's. Oh yeah, I found it. It's Dawglocks. Just search up Dawglocks. 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 He's got a really nice guide on Ordana. Can defo lead it better. That one's 7-8 minutes. So much better if you want a short one. But yeah, this is a nice long in-depth one. I'm probably going to be doing a few more raid guides. I'm probably going to go into similar detail as this, so they are going to be kind of long watches, but it's something that's not really offered. There's not many raid guides, and a lot of them are quite short, but I'm going to try to give you the in-depth, so then you know. Anyone who knows me, I've got my own clan now, Imperial Crusaders. I'll link it in the description. It's also anywhere you click, but yeah, feel free to join that. We'll be doing more events. It's mainly normals. But yeah, if you want to schedule with us, we've got an external server as well. Always looking for new events, but yeah. That's been me. If you have any suggestions of maps you want to do, I've got a thread in the Pulse server of Imperial Crusaders, that's the preferred, or just slap it in the comments, but yeah. Feel free to share this around, I'll be sharing it with my raid leaders, and yeah, thank you for if you've actually watched 35 minutes of this shit, and yeah. Also put anything I missed in the comments, please. Thank you. Any suggestions, let me know. Thank you all for watching. I'm done. Bye-bye.